Alright, so I just did a massive water change. I did some rearranging inside. I got rid of the breeding pair of convicts. I didn't get rid of them, I just transferred them to a different tank. I didn't want them to kill these other guys, so. Let's see here. I left off the last video. I got the sump installed. Here's what I did. I got a 5.5 gallon. I drilled a hole in the bottom. I'm running filter socks. A couple of flexible pipes coming in. Vinyl hose, whatever you want to call it. It goes into the first chamber. Bunch of filter floss in there, and then in the next chamber I got some big sponges. The next chamber I got some lava rock. The next chamber I got a bunch of fluval media. I don't even remember the name of it. I got some carbon in there, and the brick just holds everything down. Got some other stuff in there too, I forget what it all is. And then the last two chambers, obviously I got the pump. And then I got the heater down there. One mistake I made, so if anybody's thinking about building one of these, sorry about the wobbles. So the water comes in, goes down, and then back up. Over, down, back up. Over, down, and into the pump chamber. This here is not high enough, so if I turn the flow up on the pump, it flows over the top a little bit, but I'm still getting flow on the bottom. I got about a 1/2 inch gap down there, but and realistically that should have been 1/2 inch higher. So just make sure your undersides, excuse me, English is hard, make sure when you go under you got extra room on top so the water doesn't flow over the top. These can't be all even. That was just a dumb move on my part. But I get enough flow down and around. I tested it yesterday before I put everything in, so not a super big deal. It's going to run just fine the way it is. I have a cover on everything. I made this out of some plastic I buy at Menards. The only little gap I have is down there. I just didn't feel like screwing around with trying to fit everything under there. I run cichlid food. I love round stuff, and I'm gonna tell you why. They're a small mom and pop company. Other than, I guess we got Pop. I've never seen Mom in any of their videos, but father and son pretty much do all the work that I've seen. Good company, veteran-owned company. I'll support him all day long. And I like all the info they dish out. So we got the spray bar running up there. We got the FX6 coming back in there. I did decide to put the wave maker back in just to stir things up a little better. You can see from all the bubbles, we got adequate movement. Questions for you guys. I'm running the Higer. Higer pump. So if I was to stick my finger in the water right now, I would get a little bit of an electrical jolt. Nothing serious, nothing, knocking me on my butt or anything, but that just doesn't seem normal to me that there would be electricity flowing through the water on that. Anybody else experience that? What else do we got going here? Filter socks. To remove the filter socks, you reach up underneath there and pull. I got a little flexible hose in there and you can pull the sock out. Haven't done it yet, but it's probably going to make a mess, which is fine. What else do we got going on? We got the back going. Got a bunch of filter floss in there to try to cut down on some of the noise, because this is my kid's room, my kid's bedroom. The first night I set this up, he said, "Dad, what are you going to do about Niagara Falls in my bedroom?" And I said, "Well, I'll figure it out." I have everything running wide open except for this is going to block a little bit of flow, but that's okay. These are going. They haven't stopped running since the last video. Pretty much the same on the back. I guess you can get a little better view of my media. Oh, from this tank to that tank, I put a, get you in focus here, I put a 1-inch pipe, and I got it about, I don't know, an inch, inch and a half off the bottom, and I got a bunch of filter floss laying in there to try to cut down on some of the noise. I think what I also might do is I might put a little bit of filter floss in the 5.5 gallon tank just to cut down, because you can hear it pouring into there right now. I gotta manage all my cords yet. Get those all squared away. I haven't tried to take the FX6 out yet. I'm not 100% sure if it'll fit out the front door. It better, because I don't have any room over there behind it. And I really can't slide it back. But we got a mess of cords right now. It's terrible. It goes up, over. I painted the back of the tank too. I don't like backgrounds. Questions, comments, concerns? I really don't have anything that I can think of right now. If you guys see anything that I'm doing wrong or I didn't do, let me know. I don't think I commented on the brick. The brick is just in there to hold some stuff down because it was floating. Yeah. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next one.